Good morning, students. Myself, Major Komal Katyal, Department of Zoology, G.K. Gowani Government College, Bhinmal. Today, I will deliver a lecture on another vertebrate class, that is class Amphibia. In my previous 3 lectures, I have explained regarding the superclass Pisces. We have broadly classified the divisions Anatha and Gnathostomata, and then the division Gnathostomata has been classified into 2 superclasses, one the superclass Pisces and the other one the superclass Tetrapoda. Class Amphibia is the first class among the superclass Tetrapoda, या हिंदी में जिसको हम बोलते हैं चतुष्पाद की ये पहला वर्ग है Amphibia. First, let us take the example of the Indian bullfrog classification with phylum Chordata, subphylum Vertebrata, the class Amphibia, superorder, some say superorder, that is Aneura, which means without tail, family Ranidae. The old generic name was Rana, now we say Hoplobatrachus, and the species is Tigrinus. Old name was Rana tigrina, nowadays the Hoplobatrachus tigrinus is the new name of Indian bullfrog, which is most commonly studied all over the Indian subcontinent. The Amphibia word has 2 Greek word, amphi, which means dual or double, and bios means life. It means those vertebrate animals which leads dual life or double life. During the evolution of vertebrates, when the life is migrating from aquatic mode to the terrestrial mode, these amphibians were originated or evolved. कहने का मतलब ये है कि जब प्रकृति के अंदर जलीय जंतु से स्थलीय जंतु की तरफ उद्विकास हो रहा था, उसके बीच में एक जो ट्रांजिशन अवस्था आई, उस अवस्था के दौरान एम्फीबिया वर्ग के जंतुओं का भी उद्विकास हुआ था. सो दे आर aquatic or semi-aquatic, freshwater, air and water breathing, carnivorous, cold-blooded, it means the poikilothermic, or nowadays we use the word ectothermic, oviparous, tetrapod vertebrates. कहने का मतलब ये है, ये जलीय या अर्धजलीय, स्वच्छ जलीय, वायु या जल श्वसनीय, मांसाहारी, असमतापी, अंडज, चतुष्पाद, कशेरुक जंतु हैं. Their head is distinct, trunk is elongated, neck and tail may be present or absent. The limbs are usually 2 pairs as they belong to superclass Tetrapoda. Some are limbless, say for example the Apoda or the Sicilians. Forelimbs are tetradactyl, it means there are 4 phalanges in the forelimbs, while the hind limbs are pentadactyl, it means 5 digits are present in the hind limbs. Their skin is soft, moist and glandular with chromatophores or pigment cells. कहने का मतलब ये है, इनकी जो त्वचा होती है वो बहुत ज़्यादा नरम, नम और ग्रंथिल होती है. उसके साथ साथ उस पे क्या होते हैं, वर्णक कोशिकाएं भी पाई जाती हैं. The exoskeleton is totally absent in the modern amphibians, so they have no exoskeleton. Digit without claws, नखर का अभाव. Some with concealed dermal scales. There are some exceptions where concealed dermal scales are present, as in the case of some Sicilians. Their endoskeleton is mostly bony. The notochord does not persist. It means it is totally replaced by a vertebral column. जो पृष्ठरज्जु है वो मेरुदंड द्वारा प्रतिस्थापित हो जाती है और इनका जो अंतः कंकाल है वो कैसा होता है, पूर्ण रूप से अस्थिल होता है। Their skull is dicondylic. It means the occipital region has two occipital condyles which articulate with the first neck vertebra, the first cervical vertebra, that is atlas. Their mouth is large, upper or both jaws with homodont teeth. Homodont means all the teeth are similar in origin and structure. Their tongue is often protrusible. Protrusible, it means generally it is attached in front and folded, and whenever they want to catch the insects or some animal, the unfolding of tongue takes place, and as the lower portion of the tongue is on the upper side whenever it is folded, so whenever the unfolding takes place, the lower portion which was the unfolded becomes the upper portion. कहने का मतलब ये है कि जब इनकी जीभ क्या होती है, फोल्डेड होती है, तो उसका जो निचला भाग है वो चिपचिपा रहता है और जैसे ही वो बाहर आती है तो ये चिपचिपा भाग ऊपर हो जाता है, जिससे आसानी से ये कीट को पकड़ लेते हैं। इसलिए अधिकतर जो मेंढक और एम्फीबियन है वो क्या है, कीट पक्षी होते हैं। Generally their alimentary canal terminates into cloaca, so anus is absent generally in the case of amphibians. The respiration by lungs, skin and buccal lining. Larvae with external gills which may persist in some aquatic adults. जो श्वसनांग हैं उसमें इनमें क्या होता है, फुफ्फुस पाए जाते हैं, फेफड़े होते हैं। इसके अलावा चूंकि इनकी जो त्वचा है वो बहुत ज़्यादा नम होती है, लसलसी होती है, चिकनी होती है और ग्रंथिल होती है, तो वो भी क्यूटेनियस रेस्पिरेशन मतलब त्वचीय श्वसन में सहायता प्रदान करती है। इसके अलावा जो इनकी मुख गुहा है उसपे जो एपिथेलियम होती है, जिसको हम बकल एपिथेलियम बोलते हैं, वो भी श्वसनांग का कार्य करती है। तो एक तरह से हम कह सकते हैं कि मेंढक के अंदर 3 जो अंग है वो श्वसनांग का कार्य करते हैं। एक फेफड़े, दूसरा त्वचा और तीसरा जो मुख गुहा में बकल एपिथेलियम होती है। इसके अलावा जो इनका लार्वा अवस्था होती है, जो डिंबक अवस्था है, उसके अंदर गिल्स पाए जाते हैं। कुछ में बाही गिल्स होते हैं और ये बाही गिल्स कुछ वयस्क के अंदर भी उपस्थित हो सकते हैं। Their heart is 3-chambered with 1 ventricle and 2 auricles, so there is mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. The sinus venosus is present, which is responsible for collection of blood. Aortic arches are 1 to 3 pairs and well developed renal and hepatic portal system. Their erythrocytes are large, oval and nucleated. जो इनकी लाल रक्त कणिकाएं हैं वो अंडाकार, बड़ी और नाभिक या केंद्रक युक्त होती हैं। They are ectotherms. During extreme environmental conditions, they either hibernate, that is in the case of winter, or estivate in the case of summer. So basically the temperature regulation is mainly behavioral. कहने का मतलब ये है, ये असमतापी जंतु हैं। इनके अंदर कोई आंतरिक नियंत्रण तंत्र नहीं पाया जाता जिससे ये अपने शरीर का तापमान नियंत्रित रख सके। तो जब बहुत ज़्यादा ठंड पड़ती है तो ये विंटर स्लीप मतलब हिबरनेट करते हैं, और जब बहुत ज़्यादा गर्मी होती है तो ये समर स्लीप या एस्टिवेट करते हैं। तो कहने का मतलब ये है कि जो ताप नियमन है वो व्यवहार द्वारा ही ये करते हैं। या तो अंदर की तरफ चले जाएंगे जमीन में जहां तापमान अपेक्षाकृत कम या ज़्यादा हो सकता है अगर बाहर का वातावरण अधिक या कम है। Their kidneys are mesonephric. Urinary bladder is usually large and ureters open into cloaca, and they are chiefly ureteric. It means their main excretory products include urea. Their brain is poorly developed with 10 pairs of cranial nerves. Nostrils are connected to the buccal cavity, middle ear with only a single rod-like ossicle, the columella. The larval forms in some aquatic adults with lateral line organs. The character is persisting from the fishes. Their sexes are separate, with male without copulatory organ. Gonoducts open into cloaca and fertilization is mostly external. In some cases, the pseudo-copulation is there. It means the male actually excites the female to deposit its unfertilized egg, and whenever the female deposits the unfertilized egg, the male releases sperm over that unfertilized egg, so the sperm can fertilize the unfertilized egg released by the female in the water. So the fertilization is generally external. The eggs basically contain moderate amount of yolk and their cleavage is homoblastic, but it is unequal, and there is formation of a tadpole larva which metamorphose into the adult. This is the brief outline classification of amphibia. We have broadly classified them into two subclasses: the Stegocephalia, which includes extinct forms, and less amphibia, which includes the living order. Let us discuss about the extinct form. First, the comparison between the two. The Stegocephalia have pentadactyl limbs. Modern amphibians, as I told you, have tetradactyl forelimb and pentadactyl hind limb. The extinct have bony plates, while bony plates are absent in the modern. The skull with a solid bony roof, leaving opening for eyes and nostril, while teeth are generally large in the case of Stegocephalians, but small homodont teeth in the modern. This is the first extinct order, the Labyrinthodontia. Oldest known tetrapods are the stem amphibians. They are the stem amphibians, which are freshwater or terrestrial. Body is generally salamander or crocodile-like with large teeth, characteristically much folded dentine, similar to their crossopterygian ancestor. It means depicting that they have been originated from the fishes, and this is the one example, Eryops. The next extinct order is Phyllospondyle, which includes small salamander-like extinct amphibians with large head which is flat. Their vertebrae are tubular. Notochord and spinal cord both are present in a common cavity, which is a specific character found in them. Their ancestor of modern Salientia and the Urodela. कहने का मतलब ये है, ये आधुनिक जो मेंढक और भेक है और सैलामेंडर है, उनके हम एंसेस्टर इनको मानते हैं. Carboniferous to Permian. Carboniferous is actually known as age of amphibians. Example is Ichthyostega, which is shown in this slide. The third extinct order is Lepospondyle. They are again small salamander, or some are eel-like animals. It means serpent-like animal with cylindrical vertebrae, each made up of a single piece only. Their neural arc and centrum continuous, which is a specific characters, ribs articulating intervertebrally. They are regarded as ancestor to modern Sicilians. जो आधुनिक सिसिलिया है, एपोडा है, वो उनके ancestor इनको हम मानते हैं. Again, they are from Carboniferous to Permian, which again shows the Carboniferous as the age of amphibian. Diplocolus is the most common example shown in this, and these are the examples of remaining Lepospondyle. You can see the body is serpent-like in some cases, say for example A, B and C, and they are very small forelimb and hind limb because of the burrowing habit, and hence they are regarded as the ancestors of modern day Sicilian, in which the forelimbs and hind limbs are absent. So this is all about the first part on class Amphibia. Thank you.